Hi guys, today I'm going to give you a tutorial of how to basically use creative. This will be part 1. Yeah, let's get into it. So some of you might not know how to use anything. You might have just loaded up the basic island and it seems like you can only build. But basically, how we do it is that there should be a little phone icon in the corner of the thing. Now, if you're on Xbox, hold Y. If you're on another device, then yeah, do what it wants. It says, okay, right. Next bit anyway. Right, you have commands now. You can it will highlight in blue every object. Like you can just just place it down and get it perfect, the perfect terrain. You just. This will be a part video, so there might be part 1, 2 and 3. Today we're going to teach you some stuff. First, right, how to fly. So Y, you hold Y. So double A on Xbox is to fly, but double jump is to fly, and then you get your phone out. That's basically how you do this, what I'm doing right now. To select pieces, the button, for example, look, I've got RT. If you're on Xbox, it's RT, but you can just one of the buttons on other devices will copy it, but LT will just the other button, the opposite, will do the opposite. It will take it away. So yeah, that tree was there, but the LT gets rid of it. Next, right, that's the first couple of stuff that we learned. Next, if you press the up arrow, you get this stuff. Up arrow is on Xbox. I'm guessing it's like that for other devices. I don't really know. But up arrow, and then you go left up, and then RT or LT or that's same specific button that you use for copying and stuff. And then you press the jump button on the thing you want. And yeah, we might learn how to use some of these. So let's say I wanted a gun. So I've got 2 guns now. There we go. We've got a gun. And let's say I can now show you by destroying that tree. We've got our stuff now. Right, moving on. This is consumables. You've got Rift to Go and, for example, Bush Bomb, that sort of stuff. But if you come to perhaps, which is the one in the top left, you'll get all the structures. But if you go along one, you'll get all the pieces of the structures and galleries. Now to get one, it's not that hard. We will so you press the jump button on the one you want to select, and then you place it down. But if you want to select a specific piece, you press Y or whatever button that is for other things, and you select a piece that you want, and then you press A on it, and then you place it down. So I've just got a specific piece that I want. But the problem is that certain pieces are bigger in some ways. Now we've got a rock. Now with the rocks, if you copy that and then resize it and then put it on nothing, you can just collide it and make it look so good. I know it does look good, but yeah. Next thing, right, you can have you don't have to always have the same trees. You can have trees from chapter 3, chapter 4, You can even have like this amazing chapter 4 terrain. You just like gotta like chuck it down like this, and then like you can resize it by holding B on Xbox, and it comes up with the settings. And no, it should tell you like all the buttons on the side of for all of you guys that are playing. Now look, now basically what you do is once you resize the piece as you want to, you just get it, and then like you just like place it like as close together or as good as you want. A good example is that I used like loads of these pieces in a battle royale the other day, which I'll show later on. There we go, look at your terrain. This is like the perfect terrain. Select is this button right here. It should tell you though, but you can select all the pieces and copy them, but you can't resize them. You can change it to pitch, roll, or even like that. Next bit. Right. Another bit is that just like terrain gliding, you can also use some of these devices, but they are complicated. Some are more complicated than others. It's not the best tutorial, but you can still use your favourite guns and it doesn't matter. So for the settings, let's do the first page, game. How to get on this page is you press the 3 lines or the button that gets you onto this screen. Actually no, I mean you press the up arrow, sorry guys. And then you press to go to your backpack, then you go to game. You select the one that you want. And then like it shows, so whether the team chat, whether you want the voice chat to be team or so. Max players, it will go over the settings and stuff like that. Time limit, we don't want it to go on 5 minutes, we want it to go on 120. And that's kind of a bit of that. So now we are now moving on to, I think, the hub. You can delete by pressing the 1 arrow on the left. Yeah, you just can. And yeah, I think that I don't really want this, so I'm going to delete half of this terrain. And I might add this as my hill. I might like spike this in my hill, so like doesn't look the best, but it looks good for now, I reckon. Satellite. Another thing we are going to be looking at is that we're going to be talking about what happens each week in creative. There are new updates every 2 weeks. Every time that the battle royale updates, some new props come to creative. When props come to creative, new stuff can be added. And this season we've got some like jungle stuff. We've got the grind rail and stuff. And yeah, we will get updates every 2 weeks, by the way. Not the same props. Grid snap. To the left you will see grid snap. This one here, like the third option. It should be like, yeah, it's right there. It says grid. You can change it to what grid you want it to be on, and it will just make the terrain piece go differently. If you have grid snap off, the piece will be different. But if it looks something, yeah, like that. Another thing that you might be wondering is, I can't put my terrain pieces in the ground. That's because collide hold, you just turn that to terrain that will get only through like certain objects, and then nothing, you can finally put your piece in the ground like that. Next, right, what we're going to do is we're going to add a building in. Let's add this house in and see. But I want it to be perfect. So you put this on. To get to this screen, you press the 2 arrows on the controller this. They'll be different for others, I know, I'll keep on saying. But if you put drops on, or another way to put drops on is on the side, when you're getting a piece out, it should say, well, you can do it with like this, and it shows it like a piece that's actually edible. And then you get your piece and you place it, and then it's placed perfectly on the terrain. You don't have to do it like this. You can place it like random, but warning, this could collide with the ground, so that's why drops on is better, and it could be in the ground. So that's why we don't do that. Next, I think we've gone through loads of the basics of creative, that this might be the end of part 1. But resizing and stuff should say, and in the next one we are going to go over some devices, like the prop manipulator, the prop mover, and I might even make a live event with it. Right, looks a bit weird, but anyway, we will end it there. I think we tried, we did good. Okay, let's try and hit 100 subs. Sorry for not uploading, but I just don't. I randomly don't. I just don't feel bothered sometimes. Don't forget to check out other videos. I will keep on making tutorials for you guys if you need them. And anyway, goodbye guys. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.